Hey YouTube, I'm Miss G. If you found this video, it's because you're looking for techniques to help you practice, or you're one of my students and I forced you to come here. Either way, welcome and thank you. If you find this video useful, go ahead and hit subscribe just so you can get more practice tips along the way, and because it takes a lot of time to make these videos sometimes. Anyway, today's practice tip kind of pairs with our other practice tip, which was isolating the rhythm. Now we're going to look at the other side. Let's go ahead and isolate the pitch. Alright, we're going to go ahead and throw our 2 minutes on the clock so that this is a 2-minute tip. Alright, here we go. So, if you look at my sloppily written writing part 2, last time I did this, you saw I had rhythm counts written out. This time I actually went ahead and wrote pitch letters above our notes. Now, if we've been doing this a long time, obviously we don't recommend that. For the purpose of this video, yes, I went out and wrote all those. Also, if you have a note that you're always going to play wrong, it's okay to write it in. That's what pencils are for. Alright, we're going to look at how we break this down pitch-wise. So, in our rhythm video, we said I'm only going to focus on the rhythm on one note, and my goal is to make it across our music horizontally. In another aspect now, we want to make it that we can go across our music vertically, which I am going ahead and setting up my tuner, which is also my metronome app, to make sure that I am matching pitches correctly. And we're actually just going to take our notes one at a time as they come. And that would mean that if I'm starting with this, I'm going to start with my open C, right? Okay, that was my CCF. So far, so good. Now, let's say I messed up one of the notes in there. I would go ahead and go back. Maybe I'll start the beginning of the first full measure. How I went from the E to the C. That was kind of on purpose, but still. Maybe I'll do that last measure again. So I actually took our notes out of time. Makes this so that way we can actually move up and down, and we know that going note to note, we can get those notes to come out clearly. And again, as with my last video, I'm going to go ahead and do my quick recap that gets thrown on the bottom of this. Step 1. Have your music. Step 2, write in what you need to write in to make you a faster reader. And as you go, take away those crutches, right? The more confident we get, the more we take those away. Step 3, look at pitch independently. So for a second, get rid of our rhythm and just go, how can I get to these notes evenly? How do I practice moving? Maybe there's a tricky interval between what my fingers need to do or where I need to move on my brass instrument, and figure out how you're going to navigate that so that it comes out smoothly, no matter what speed you're going, no matter if it's out of time. Just aim for right notes first, because if you can get all of the notes to come out, then you can apply rhythm to it, and then we'll go into some other practice techniques for how to make it slower and then speed it up and do all of that stuff. But if you can't do the rhythm separate and you can't do the notes separate, there's really no way for us to go ahead and put both of those things together. So have both of those components really solid before you start with the process of putting them together. I'm Miss G. That was your practice tip. Hopefully it's helpful, and stay tuned for more.